You've always been a champion of the everyday investor and made a case for fairness, transparency, and fiduciary duty, which is a continuing theme of yours. I read your book as almost an indictment of some of the culture of speculation and specifically corporate mutual fund management, and to some extent Wall Street itself. Is that a fair reading, or is that a fair characterization of some of your thinking right now?
I think you understate my concerns. Wall Street is a mess. Can I say it any more boldly? Our financial system is a mess because it's all based on trading, heavily based on trading and speculation, and not nearly heavily enough based on investment. Let me just give you an interesting example, maybe a little bit unfair, but that's okay. The basic function, which everybody in Wall Street knows, which the regulators know, which people that love the system know and people that hate the system know, is the basic function, the classic function of our financial sector is to direct new capital to its highest and best and most profitable uses. New companies, existing companies with new ideas, who needs the capital, we'll get it to the people that really need it the most and can do the most with it. So how much of that happens every year? Well, the answer to that is around $250 billion is directed into new initial public offerings and secondary public offerings of corporate stock, $250 billion. So that's the investment part of our system. How big is the speculative part? We trade, believe it or not, Jim, we trade $33 trillion with one another all year, gambling back and forth, every gamble creating a winner and a loser, and then that little croupier in the middle, whose little tiny bit of money turns out to be billions. And so if you think about it that way, 250 billion versus 33 trillion, it's fair to say on that basis, and this is, many ways of measuring this, I admit, but on that basis it means that 99.2% of our financial system is dedicated to speculation, and 0.8% is dedicated to investment. Do the math, that's the number.